Good morning, my angels. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, clearly by the title, you can tell that I am giving you 10 healthy habits to be that girl. I wanted to make this video in a way that you could follow these exact steps, like for your day. Like you can wake up and start that first habit and get your day going. So the first habit for the day is to wake up early / make your bed. I know that's kind of two habits in one, but they go hand in hand. Waking up early is not the easiest thing for me to do, honestly, but once you make it a habit, it becomes a lot easier. And plus, when you wake up early, you're giving yourself more time in the day. Like I always complain, I'm like, I don't have enough time in the day to do everything that I need to do. But if we're honest, if I'm waking up at 10 a.m., of course I'm not gonna have enough time in the day compared to if I wake up at 6 or 7 a.m. And making your bed every morning just gives you that fresh start to the day. And it makes your brain think, oh my gosh, I've already accomplished something. Let's keep accomplishing things today. Okay, the next habit is something that I like to call dressing up your water. And you're probably like, what the heck is dressing up your water? So in here, I have warm water, lemon, coconut water, and salt. Like a pinch of salt, not anything crazy. But what all of these do together is add extra electrolytes into your water. So that way, first thing in the morning, you are staying super hydrated. I'm the kind of person that doesn't drink a lot of water. It is very hard for me to stay on top of my water intake. So dressing up my water first thing in the morning is so helpful. This also helps aid in digestion, which is amazing. If you are somebody who bloats super easily, even in the morning, like if you wake up bloated, this drink is gonna help you so much. Like I notice a difference when I don't drink lemon water in the morning compared to when I do. The next habit is taking your vitamins. I feel like taking vitamins has become very normalized in people's morning routines, which is fantastic, but you need to figure out what vitamins you personally need. I highly recommend going to get your vitamin levels checked at the doctor. For me personally, I am low in vitamin B12 and very low in vitamin D. Like I notice if I don't take my vitamin D for the day, I will get very lightheaded and tired. So I have to make sure that I definitely take that in the morning, but I also take biotin in the morning, which is really good for your hair. And then at night, I take vitamin A. I take vitamin A at night because you need enough fat in your stomach for it to actually absorb into your body. So for me, taking it at night is best, but definitely figure out what you need to take personally and go from there. Oh, and I also take a probiotic as well. I just mix it in with my yogurt because I cannot swallow pills to save my life. So it's a capsule and I just open it up and pour it in my yogurt and mix it up in there and it works perfect. Also, if you're someone who has trouble remembering to take their vitamins, try habit stacking. So habit stacking is basically when you take a habit that you already do every day and add another habit on top of it. So for me, I brush my teeth and wash my face every day after eating breakfast, and that's when I take my vitamins. So through habit stacking, it's now a habit to take my vitamins before I wash my face. Okay, so the next one is consuming inspiring content. This could be through podcasts, through videos, or through books. For me personally, I love to listen to podcasts in the morning because they're super inspiring and they just help you like get ready for the day. They're like, okay, I'm ready to take on the day now. So while I get ready for ballet, we're gonna listen to a podcast.
Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm gonna make the joke that I'm mentally still, but how important it is to show up as you in every aspect of life. So for example, the first type of boundary that you can be setting is emotional, This is one of those scenarios and that you won't tolerate that, and if it keeps going up or anything, you are in a vulnerable, you are staying true to your own boundaries is so physical boundaries. So this is respecting your space, literally leaving the situation a mess when it's your home. The next, I had a situation with somebody who I do not speak to anymore. Immediately when I saw all these red flags, that might be signs that you, that person, and what it is that you exactly need. If these people do not communicate these boundaries and they are not complying with, what boundary is just honestly being need to go about it to get through the other person. So being specific, you're tired, just say, I just set a boundary. Why are you trying to cross my boundary? Why are you?
Our next habit of the day is movement. Any sort of movement, okay? I feel like everyone should be getting some form of movement every single day, whether it be a stretch, yoga, a dance class, a workout class, Pilates, weightlifting, swimming, running, whatever it is, you need to be getting movement every single day. And I personally struggle with this. I'm like preaching to y'all, but I struggle with it. It's like normal to not want to work out every single day, right? But today I have ballet. I have ballets on Tuesdays. This is actually my last class, but we are hoping to continue it. So I'm gonna take y'all into ballet with me today. I'm so excited. I've only done this one other time and I loved filming it because I could go back and like practice what we did in class. But let's go into ballet. My phone, for whatever reason, just didn't record class, and I'm so upset about it, but I do have footage from the last time I recorded in class, so I'm just gonna enter that here. Next habit is one that I think most of us need, and that is limiting screen time. The best way to limit screen time is by finding hobbies that you absolutely love and that you would rather do than scroll on your phone. I have a whole video on this, so if you need help finding some hobbies, you can go watch that video after this one if you want to. But one of my favorite hobbies is scrapbooking. So today we are gonna make my About Me page. I've been needing to make this page and I just haven't done it, so I'm excited. And this is definitely gonna reduce screen time. Scrapbooking is one of the most time-consuming crafts ever, but I'm excited. Okay, clearly I've showered. We're getting into the nightly habits. And this one is very specific, but it is shifting negative thinking into seeing the beauty in everything around you. And I know that's kind of silly, right? But I have recently learned that sometimes I can be a really negative thinker. Shocking. Not necessarily like negative about life, but sometimes I do struggle with anxiety, and negative thinking can really affect your anxiety and make it really worse. So recently I've been trying to shift my negative thoughts into something more positive. So first, neuroplasticity is basically the rewiring of the brain. So if you're practicing positive thinking, it's going to rewire your brain into thinking more positively just naturally, and it's going to strengthen those neural pathways in your brain. Also, when you think positively, it releases the feel-good chemicals in your brain, which are dopamine and serotonin. Obviously, positive thinking can reduce stress and anxiety and just so many other benefits. How I like to do this, and this kind of goes into our next habit, but I like to write down 3 things I'm grateful for every single day. And I'm bad at doing this, if we're gonna be honest. It is so hard for me to do this every single day. Starting your day or ending your day, or both, by writing down things that you're grateful for is a very great way to shift your brain into a positive state of mind. Also, what I like to do is keep a list 1 through 10 in my notes app, and I will write down 10 positive things that happened in the past week, in the past day, or in the past month. And every day I delete one and add another one and reread all of them. And basically what this does is over time, your brain starts to realize all of the positive around you instead of things that might not be going your way. So with that being said, shifting into the next habit, and that is journaling. I've talked with y'all a little bit about this in my past videos, but I'm trying so hard to make journaling a better habit because for me, I like to just brain dump in my journal. I know that some people like to journal to prompts. Personally, that's not helpful for me. I like to treat my journal as a therapist, basically. So we're gonna be journaling for a little bit. This next habit, some of y'all may not like, but it's something to get used to, and that is reading at least 10 pages a day. Whether it be your Bible, if you're into that, or self-help book, or a fiction book, nonfiction, literally whatever it is, textbook, you should be reading 10 pages a day. And I say you should, saying that to myself as well, because I will get into such a great flow of reading and I love it. And I'm like, give me all the books. And then when I finish a book, I go into a slump for like 3 months without picking up a book, and it's so bad. But I'm currently reading Picking Daisies on Sundays, and I'm on chapter 8, I think. And I think it's really cute. I'm loving it. I'm kind of excited to see where it's gonna go. The last habit of the day is getting 8 to 10 hours of sleep. I struggle with this because I'm such a night owl. The more sleep you get, the better your body functions. Also can help anxiety if you are an anxious person. It's 10 p.m. and I am going to head to bed. It's honestly been a long day, and I'm excited to just like go to sleep. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you next time. Good night.